In 50 years, I'm 100% convinced that phones, as they are now, will be completely banned to children.
Aisha, Ali, thank you so much for joining us. I'd love to understand a little bit about the smartphone journey that you guys have been on and some of your experiences.
So I've had an encounter before online on a texting app.
I sort of lost a lot of money because I knew what trading was in general, but I didn't know how to trade. I sort of feel like they were trying to trick me.
At first you don't realise that you're being on your phone so much, you don't realise what you're doing on it. I just came to the realisation that this is actually destroying my life.
So I first got my phone when I was in year 3, and I remember that day and it was just pure ecstasy, and then I started to use it.
Parents get their child a phone and the child is thrown into this cesspit.
My concentration span went.
Children should be protected online because we're the most vulnerable.
A child should be living their childhood.
You care about apps instead of reading, you care about a social life.
You kind of follow these influencers, you admire them, you copy their characteristics, and then in turn you become a completely different person.
I just spent hours on it and I just have no control over it.
We came about designing the HMD Fuse with HarmBlock Plus from a project that we kicked off last year called the Better Phone Project. The Better Phone Project was really focused on how do we design better products for children to start their communication journey.
So what is HarmBlock? HarmBlock is technology that fundamentally keeps your child safe as they use their smartphone. It's not an app, it's embedded directly in the device. So the device is safe the moment it's switched on.
One of the things that I'm going to show you here is the app control technology. So what we can do here is we actually have every single app that's on this phone. You can see you can remove something as fundamental as the camera or any apps that are actually installed on the device. As I remove access to Chrome, you'll see that on the kid's device, it actually disappears automatically. You can then put it back onto the device to give that control and it appears back here in the corner. So if you watch then over here, you'll see that the camera just disappears automatically. So what that means is now there's actually no way to even access that base feature on the device until the parent and the child have had a discussion and decide, okay, yeah, it's time to have access to the camera.
My wife and I spend a lot of time talking to our boys about their experience on the internet. We talk to them about how they use their devices and what the right behaviour is. And what we really want to encourage through this is that conversation that parents have with their children around what's healthy amount of time to have on their device. Is it safe for them to be using their device when they're in the bedroom and we're not around? They're the sorts of conversations we want parents to be having with their children in the same way that I have with my children.
Within the HMD Fuse, everything that passes through the operating system passes through HarmBlock AI. And whether it's through the camera, whether it's through any application on the device, it has to pass through the operating system and the AI. And if it detects explicit imagery, it blocks it, it prevents it from existing in the first place. The child can't see it, share it, send it, broadcast it.
Parents want to be able to contact their children in an emergency, so parents want their children to have these phones with them. So here's the solution. When a child walks on to the school campus, press of one button and all the harmful apps disappear.
So one of the things that I'd like to show you now is HarmBlock, part of the HarmBlock Plus service, which is the automatic blocking of that negative content. So here you can see we've searched for naked people. We're going to bring up the images, and what you'll see is that once it detects this content, the actual service automatically blocks the page.
Yeah, that's great. Brilliant, brilliant.
So the phone can't be used to harm children, so it gives the solution for Catherine, for schools, and it gives the solution for parents too. It's a perfect middle ground.
You need enough people to get an HMD phone for their children, and then others kind of look and go, oh, what do you mean? You're giving your child a normal phone? Well, that means you're not thinking about your child's safety. And if we can move it to that, I mean, it's a game changer. It's amazing.